Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. I'm continuing straight on from the last video where we're trying to build ourselves a suit of nano armor. Nom 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 nom, because getting low on hunger. So we've got most of the stuff that we need now to build these parts. Let's go ahead and start building them. So we are going to need to make our power crystals first. Did we have any redstone up here? Yes, we did have a little bit. So in order to make the power crystals, we are going to need 5 redstone each. Now we also need our compressor for this. But we're going to need 5 redstone each, and we're going to need 4 diamond dust. So let's go ahead to the macerator, which is hard working away there. So we can make the first 2 already. So, is it in the corners? I always get this wrong. You can always guarantee if there's 2 different ways you can put something in a crafting table, I'll get it the wrong way first time. There we go. So we've got 9 of this dust, and we need to do that, well, we need to do it 5 times actually, but we are still waiting on the rest of the diamonds to get churned up. So we have 18 dust. Now, is our compressor busy? I think it might well be. Let's just go and have a look. That's the extractor. Compressor's finished the carbon plates, so they're all done. So that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and throw that in there. How are we doing? We need 1 more for the next one there. Now, is there anything else that we can build in the meantime while we're waiting for some of this stuff to be done? Glowstone I've still got, which is downstairs. The advanced plates also require the compressor, but that needs mixed metal ingots, which requires 3 iron plates, 3 bronze plates, and 3 tin plates, and that gives us 2 mixed metal ingots. So what was that for again? We need 2 advanced alloys, so that's fine. So, mixed metal ingots, we need 3 iron, 3 bronze, and 3 tin. So, we've already got 3 of the bronze plates, but we need 3 iron plates, 1, 2, 3, and we will need 3 tin plates. So, what we can do with those, instead of using the forge hammer to beat the plates out, we're just going to go ahead and put them in the metal former. Now, we don't want it to extrude. We want it to roll, because you have, oh, it does do cutting as well. Fantastic. So you can actually choose what you want the metal former to do. Extruding, which will make wires directly out of stuff. You can have rolling, or you can have cutting. Because basically, extruding is a roll and then a cut. We just want it to do rolling. So we'll put the tin ingots in there, and that should work for us. Let's just go downstairs, because I do need to grab a couple of glowstone dust. So we've pretty much got everything that we need now. Sounds like the macerator's still busy whirling away. There's another 9 of those. So let's go to the crafting table. Now, these ones don't go in the corners. I remember that this time. And let's do the rest of the redstone. And, oh, we need to take 2 of those. See, I've just heard the train sound again. There's definitely a dungeon around somewhere, but I'm just not sure where it is exactly. Unfortunately, these things don't stack, so that's always been the problem that they've had, which means they do tend to take up a lot of space. The metal former has finished with the tin plates, so let's go ahead and put in the iron plates. Now, one thing that we can do, someone has told me about, we'll just wait until we've got the last dust here, the last diamond dust from the macerator. Because I want to check to see if... well, I don't doubt that it works, but I want to try it out. So, what I have learned, of course, is if you go into the pattern here and then... oh, it doesn't give you the button to do it there. So, we can't actually press the little question mark. I know with some of the things, if you've got all the parts... we'll try it with something else later. To put all the parts in automatically for us. But we'll try that later. Let's go ahead and make the rest of the dust. Let me just quickly go over to the compressor. I'm going to have to label these up at some point because I'll start forgetting which one is which. There's the metal former. So what we can now do is we can go over to shape crafting and we put in the iron plates. We put in the bronze plates. We put in the tin plates, and that gives us 2 mixed metal ingots, which is fantastic. Compressor's done with another one of those. Now, we do need to wait for the compressor to become free before we can do anything else. Didn't want to hit that key, wanted to hit that one. So, are we going to build the nano saber first? It seems relatively easy. Building the alloys seems fine. We just need to put the alloys in the compressor. Let's go ahead and grab that. There's 1 more of those left to go. Because all I've got here is a bit of an iron sword that's on its last legs, to be honest. And I could do with getting rid of some of the old tools and weapons that I have, so it'll be nice to upgrade. So there we go, we've got our final energy crystal. Let's put that mixed metal ingot in the compressor. Hopefully the bat box is still coping well. Yep, and it is daylight, so that is good. How long is that going to take with that mixed metal ingot? Not too long at all. And that should then give us an advanced alloy. And again, I'm not sure if they're going to stack, but we do need 2 of those. It's a little bit strange, of course, because it looks like a plate, but we're not putting it through the rolling machine. But it'll give us what we need. There we go. And, oh, they do stack. Right, so what we want to do now is go into our Nano Saber. And we have all of the parts that we need in our inventory. So if we click on this, it gives us the ghost layout that we need to build it. But what I've heard is, if we shift right click, shift left click, no. Maybe it's just right click. Shift click puts in the ghost pattern. But I'm sure somebody had said that if you shift and right click, or crouch and right click, which is what I'm doing, but it's not doing anything, and shift and left click doesn't do anything either. So, yeah, not sure if that's something that that is enabled or not. But anyway, let's go ahead and build the saber. 2 carbon plates, 1 energy crystal, which obviously isn't charged, but that's fine. The 2 alloys, and the 2 glowstone dust. And we have ourselves a Nano Saber. Now, unfortunately, the Nano Saber is very useless at this point because it doesn't have any charge in it. So we're going to go ahead and I think we can actually put it directly in the bat box. Sure, you used to be able to charge. We might need to build a charging station, which would be a little bit annoying if that is the case. Not too sure why it always shows my armor in here. Maybe that's if I'm wearing power armor, so I can see what power they have. But can I charge this directly in here? No, I almost thought that you could. Let me just quickly go upstairs to the upper floor, because I think there's a charging slot in the actual solar panels. Maybe it's been changed now. Maybe you do actually need a charging station. Well, that's no problem. We'll definitely be able to build one of those. At least I hope so. Well, let's go ahead and build the rest of the stuff anyway. I'm going in the wrong direction, of course, in the elevator. So let us pop that in here for now until we've done the rest of it. So what do we have to do next? Let's try and do them in a logical order. The helm's going to be the difficult one. So let us go ahead and do the boots and the legs. They should both be relatively easy. So this should be the boots, and indeed it is. We should also be able to do the legs. There we go. The chest, I think, is relatively easy. Do we need another one in there? Have I gone and screwed that up? There's the body armor. So what we need to do now is the helm, which is going to be the tricky one, because we need to build the night vision goggles first. So let's have a quick look at that. We want the helmet. We want the night vision goggles. Now, as you can see, there's quite a few bits and pieces that are needed in order to build this, and some of it's multiple steps. Rubber, not a problem. Advanced circuits, not a problem. We need reinforced glass, which is normal glass, and 2 more of those advanced alloys. Well, we can build more of those advanced alloys. We have 2 more bronze plates, so we need 1 more bronze plate, and we're going to need 3 more tin plates, and we're going to need 3 more iron plates. So let's go ahead and throw those into the metal former. Can't really queue them up. So while we're waiting for that, we'll look at the next part. So let's have a look at these things here. These are luminators. They're going to require us to build some more item casings as well. We need a lot of glass. I do have 31 glass. Is probably enough there. What else could we use? We've got the advanced RE battery and the advanced heat exchangers. Now, the advanced heat exchangers also need a lot of stuff. Wow, the actual night vision goggles are the most complicated part of all of this. What about the battery? That requires bronze item casings, and it will need more sulfur and lead dust. Well, that's not a problem. So we need to try and find ourselves... we're definitely going to need at least one more... Oh no, was that the sulfur we already had? Do I have some lead ingots around anywhere, though, is the question. Aluminium. Tell me I don't have any lead at all. Lead ore. Brilliant. Okay. So we do have the lead. I was getting a little bit worried there. This is definitely the most complicated part of the build. So let's just put you in there. That will be fine. Okay, one step at a time. It's getting a little bit complicated here. Let's try and work on this reinforced glass. So let us take you out and put you in. Let's just do the bronze one first. It's only a single piece. We'll get that done and then I can put the other 3 stack in. So as you can see, it's a very long and complicated process, but once you've got all the machines, it's not all that terrible. So let's go put the tin ingot in there. Now I've got some more of the armor pieces. Can these be put into the bat box to charge? No. Can they be put into the generator to charge? No. So I'm guessing we do actually need an actual charging station. While we're just waiting for stuff to cook, let's go and have a look. If we can type charging correctly, it would help. Charging table? No? Maybe I'm going to have to go and look that one up. Or is it... Yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Used to be able to just put them in a powered slot, but we shall see. We have ourselves a lead ingot there. We have ourselves the 3 tin plates. So let's go ahead and make the mixed metal ingots, which should be the iron across the top, the bronze in the middle, the tin plates along the bottom. That then goes in the compressor, which is this one. So much stuff to do. I'm going to go back to Nano because I want the recipe for those night vision goggles. They're quite complicated. So this will be the reinforced glass. That will be relatively easy. We only need one of those. So the bottom row is done. We've got rubber, we've got the advanced circuit. We're working on the glass. Let's work on these more glass. Tin cables, uninsulated, and copper cables and iron item casing. Well, we've got copper cables, we've got tin cables that are uninsulated, so we are good on that one. And we also need the iron item casings, which means I need 2 more pieces of iron to go in the rolling machine. And, oh, it was you that I wanted to take out there. 2 more pieces of iron in the rolling machine. So many parts and components to these. So, do we want to extrude? No, we want to, will you just cut directly? No. We need you to roll, and then we need you to cut. Okay, that's fine. So, let us do the next part, which is the reinforced glass. It actually gives us more than we need, but we will have some. So, it's basically just... What an idiot, didn't even take the glass out of the chest. Top and bottom, and then fill the rest in with glass. There we go. So we only need one of those. The rest can go in the chest, I think. How are you doing? 2 iron plates. And if we put you in there and put you... Oh, no, no, no. Don't want to do that. We don't want to roll you out. You want to be on... No, you do want to be on rolling mode because we want the casings. Now, how many casings do we need? We're working on these things. We need 4, so we'll be fine. We've got the cables, we've got the glass. Yep, we're all good on that part. So let's just grab these. So we've nearly got all the parts of the nano armor. All we're going to need to do after this is charge it up. So let's go ahead and grab those. It is night time, of course. I'm going to keep my eye on the bat box, make sure that it's still got some power in there. Otherwise, we might need to sleep it off. So let's go ahead now and build these parts. So we need to build 2 of them. Oh, actually, we don't even need all of the... I never checked the output quantity, so building one of them actually gives me 4. So we'll have spare parts. No, it gives me 8. Wow, we only needed 2. So we've got that part sorted out. So let's go ahead and take the 2 that we need. Put them on that side. Rest of them for now can go into the chest out of the way. So we now have the... everything along the middle here. We need to do the battery. Let's do the battery first because there's only one of them. 2 copper cables we've got. Sulfur we've got. We need the lead dust, which is fine. Did I need the lead ingot, or should I have just put the actual whole lead thing in the macerator? Oh, well, we can pulverize the lead ingot, so let's go ahead and do that. In fact, it'll tell me, won't it? If I just go into there and look at the lead dust... Grindstone, macerator. Yeah, you can put a lead ingot in the macerator. That's fine. That works. So we've got the lead dust. We now need 5 bronze item casings. Do we have any bronze left over? No. We're going to need 3 bronze ingots because 2 ingots would only give us 4. So we want to roll. Actually. Yeah, each one of these gives us 1 plate, so that would give us 3. Then we roll it out again, and it gives us 6 item casings. That makes sense. Where are we? Lead dust, fantastic. And that's all we need there, and that's done. And then we've just got 2 more items left to craft, and then we're practically done. Let's just go and quickly sleep things off, because I'm very concerned that the bat box is running low on power, and I'm hoping we can get all this done before the end of the video. We should be okay. Daylight now, so bat box is recharging. Let's go and grab those plates. They can go back through the roller again, which will spit out the casings. Very, very good. I think these are surplus, so we'll move those into here. Probably going to have quite a few spare parts, actually, but we will do what we can. Have you done yet? Nearly. We need 5 of them, so we are going to have to wait for the whole lot to finish. I've never actually used the night vision goggles. I mean, it's not night time, so it's not going to really help me much. I wonder if the armor still makes use of the night vision goggles. The nano armor has changed since the last time I built it, so it might all be different. So we want to go in and build the battery, and we should have all the parts to do that now. So we want the plates. We want 2 cables, running short on those. We want the sulfur, and we want the lead dust. There we go. We have ourselves the battery. Very, very nice. What do we need next? We need to build these 2 things here, the advanced heat exchangers. Now, they themselves need quite a few things. They need a copper plate each, and they need these heat exchangers. Now, let's look at these heat exchangers first, because that's an even lower level of crafting. We need 4 of those in total, because we need 2 advanced heat exchangers, and each advanced heat exchanger needs a normal heat exchanger. So we need 4 of those. So we're going to need 20 copper plates. 20 copper plates. Wow, that's quite a lot. Copper ingots. We've got some here. Let's go ahead and grab 20. There's an awful lot to do to make these. Now, what else do we need to do in order to make them? We're also going to need some lapis plates as well. Now, we need to make lapis dust in order to do that. And lapis dust we get... I'm just trying to see how much we get. 1 for 1 in the macerator. So we are going to need lapis plates times 8. So let's go downstairs and grab 8 lapis. We must have some of that somewhere. There we go. So we need 8 lapis. That's going to go in the macerator. This is probably so far the most complex build of this entire series, just making this suit of armor. What else do we need? Oh, it's not even making the suit of armor, really. It's just making these night vision goggles. We will need a couple more copper plates, actually. So let's go ahead and grab a couple more copper ingots and throw those into the metal former. Metal former's going to be busy. So you can understand now why I built this instead of just using the forge hammer to do everything, because that would have just taken for well, I mean, using the forge hammer, it would technically be instant, but it would use so much lead, it is unbelievable. So once we've built all this, we'll practically have all that we need, because I think I've got all the electronic circuits. I will need one each for the two advanced heat exchangers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 circuits for each of the advanced heat changers. So we need 9 in total, and I have 9. Yeah, I did work it out beforehand, and I thought that I had made the right number, but I just wanted to check, because I always get less and less sure about it as time goes on. So we've got the battery. We're literally just waiting for these now, which means we need to make some lapis plates, and yeah, then we'll be done. The lapis is almost finished macerating. We're still working on these plates from the metal former, though. Now, were there some other plates in there as well? Just thinking about it. Let's just have a quick look. Lapis, copper, and tin plates. So we're also going to need... We need 4 of these, don't we? So we need 12 tin ingots as well. So let's go and get rid of you, because we don't need you. We don't need you either. But we do need 12 tin ingots, and I don't have 12 tin ingots, so let's go down to the smeltery, because we're waiting for stuff to finish macerating. Make sure that... Do we even have any tin left in here? 3 nuggets. Wow, 3 nuggets is absolutely nothing at all. There's no copper in here, so I could safely just put some more tin in the smeltery. That's not a bad idea. So let's assume that we have some somewhere. That's aluminum. Tin ore, we do. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab a few of these. Go and drop them into the smeltery. This is certainly a busy project today. So much for keeping the video short. So let's go and drop all of those in there. While that's smelting away, let us quickly run back upstairs using the elevator. And we have finished macerating the lapis. We have almost finished doing these things. So let's go ahead and grab the last one of those. Put the lapis in there. No, you go in the compressor. I shouldn't have been waiting for you. You should have gone straight in the compressor. There we go. So... what stage are we at now? We've got our copper plates, but we don't have the tin plates. And you were for these things. No, we need the tin plates before we can do anything now. Ours is very annoying. How's the smelting going? Are we done yet? We have 24 tin ingots. So let's just go ahead and grab a whole block. Because that will give us 9 ingots, but we already have some in the chest upstairs, which we can use. Just hit F7, just make sure there's nowhere anything can spawn, because it did look a little bit dark in here. But nope, we're fine. Let's go ahead and grab you, and we will grab ourselves some tin ingots. Jump, jump. Puts us up to the right floor. And we've got 9, 10, 11, 12. You need to go in the rolling machine. I'm sure this machine used to be called the rolling machine, because I think previously there was a rolling machine and there was a cutting machine and there was an extruder, and now they've built them all into one. I'm fairly certain that's what it used to be. Are these all still thermal expansion, or are they? Yeah, it's IC2. I'm sure there was a thermal expansion version of it where they were all separate, but I could be mistaken there. Nothing really going on out of the window. That's to be expected. How are we coming on with those lapis plates? Definitely getting there. Got 5 of them already. So we have almost everything we need to build the last piece of our nano suit. And then I'm going to have to try and find a way to charge it, because currently I'm not too sure. That tin's taking a while. Come on, guys, you can do it. How are my raspberries? Oh, got more raspberries down there. They grow really, really quick. And yes, I am just stalling for time while I'm waiting for those machines to do their job. Let's just go out and pick the raspberries. I was thinking about removing these bear traps that I have outside, because not only does luggage keep getting caught in them, but also sometimes chickens and stuff. And but I've decided to leave them there. Oh, I also transplanted some of the blueberry bushes over here as well. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of blueberry bushes. They are growing. I did plant them a little bit close to the trees, so I might have to transplant them and move them around. They do grow very quickly though, and you don't even need like fertile land. You can pretty much just plonk them down anywhere and they'll just grow. So we're definitely not going to be short of food for a long time to come, that's for certain. So let's go ahead and dump you in the food chest. Barely got room for the blueberries, but I'll have to start making blueberry pies or something. Okay, looks like we've done with the lapis plates. How are we doing over there with the tin plates? 2 more to do. Getting excited now. I think once this is done, I think we will actually have all the parts needed. I hope so, because making this one piece has taken longer than making all the other pieces put together. So come on. And making the advanced nano chest plate is going to make this look like building a pick. So yeah, there's that. Right, let's get over here and do what needs to be done. We need to build 4 of these things. So let's go ahead and take the parts we need first, which should make life a little bit easier. Let's try that again. We need to go and make 4 of these things. So we need to put all of the right pieces in the right place. So, oh wow, it's so difficult to do diagonal lines with that. I'm just going to give up and not bother trying it. That should leave us with 2 plates left, and indeed it does. Should just do it this way. It probably makes more sense. Don't know why I was derping it in the first place. And 4 of those. That will then give us 4 heat exchangers. Please tell me they stack. They don't stack. Fantastic. So that's always nice to know. Now we've got the heat exchangers, we can build the advanced heat exchangers. So let's go ahead and do that. They are going to need to have 2 lapis plates each. They're going to need to have 2 circuits each. They need 2 heat exchangers each. Now, will they stack in the crafting slot? No, they won't. That's an absolute pain. And the remaining 2 copper plates. There's 1. We just need to put those in. There's the second one. And that should now be enough to build the goggles themselves. Except, of course, I haven't picked up any rubber. 2 rubber. So let's go in and build the goggles. So we need the battery. We need the advanced heat exchangers. We need the illuminators, the reinforced glass, and the 2 rubber. And the circuit. There we go. Oh. Oh my. What are we missing? Something's wrong here. Oh, it's an advanced circuit. 2 more lapis, 2 more redstone, 4 more redstone, 4 more glowstone. That's fine. Let's pick all of that stuff up. 2 more redstone, which I have in abundance. Let's go ahead and grab 2 lapis and 2 glowstone. I completely forgot that that was an advanced circuit. I thought it was a standard one. So, need 2 glowstone. Need 2 lapis. But it's really, really easy to make an advanced circuit. Watch me go and get it wrong. So, what we need to do is put the normal circuit in there. And it has... And I still haven't picked up the right amount of stuff. Every time. Oh, just having one of those days. Yeah, it's 4 redstone. Thought it was. So I need 2 more redstone. Okay, work for me this time. The 4 redstone goes in the corners. The circuit goes in the middle. And then I think they go top and bottom with the lapis either side. Yeah, I don't think it matters on this one, actually. I think that's one of the ones where you can do it either way and it still works. So we now have the advanced circuit. Hurrah. So let's go ahead and try that again. We want the night vision goggles. The battery, ours obviously is the uncharged version because we haven't got any power into it yet. We need the 2 advanced heat sinks, the reinforced glass, the 2 illuminators, the 2 bits of rubber, and the advanced circuit gives us the night vision goggles. And of course they're not really going to be all that useful to us because, you know, we don't actually have any juice in them. And I'm not sure if we can juice them up because every time I've tried to put these in somewhere... Oh, we can actually juice them up in the back box. Let's just quickly... well, it's night time now anyway. They do have some juice in them, but they've emptied the back box completely. Let's go ahead and put them on. Not sure how we toggle them on and off. Let us not worry about it too much for now, though. because we still haven't finished building everything yet. We don't need the power on for the time being, so let's just go and finish the build. We need the night vision goggles, we need the energy crystal, and we need the carbon plates, and that gives us the power suit helmet. There we go. We now actually have all the bits that we need. All I've got to do now is find a way to charge them up. And let's just quickly sleep off the night. I appreciate that this shorter video has ended up being a long one again, but was pretty complicated making all that stuff. Well, we're definitely getting some power in there now. Can we charge any of this stuff in here directly? No, we cannot. So I'm going to have to find a way to charge these up. Odd that we could charge the night vision goggles in there. So I definitely wasn't wrong when I knew that you used to be able to charge stuff by putting it directly into the bat box. But I still don't know why armor doesn't charge up in here. I'll have to investigate that one, although I'm sure you guys will probably tell me in the comments. As I said, it has changed a bit since I last built the power armor, or the nano armor. Are you carrying anything useful? No, fine. You're actually going to sit still for a while. But there we go. We do actually have the full suit of armor. It just needs charging. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Feed the Beast Infinity, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye for now.